Let's go. Oh, Toad's here in loser semis? That is awesome.
3, 2, 1, go!
To Icaro. This is Toad's 8th set in losers. He has played 8 sets.
And he has definitely made long losers runs in the past. Meanwhile, Panda Bair, a veteran, kind of making his return, I'm going to call it, because he has not been active for the last month or so, with a sick combo to start this game. Holy crap! I don't know if I've ever seen a villager do that before. He needed the triple turnip, and he got it when he needed it.
Oh, that's Panda RNG. Panda RNG is a staple. It's been a long time since we've been able to talk about Panda RNG, but it's real good. Now Panda just gets to play this like slow and methodical game. Peach has to come through, find like the diagonal angles above the slingshot, above the Void Rocket. This is what looked like was going to be such a trouble for Icon in the winner's side set, but then Icon found it and then he just kept it on the gas pedal.
He did. In the meantime, Panda Bair kind of doing a little bit of the opposite of that because he's letting Toad back in. He can't seem to find anything the second stock. He was up a ton, and now he's at 150. Toad has always been a very good player that can play from behind. So it's going to be interesting to see how well the stamina holds up. That'll be one of the stories in this set. Can he make this comeback game 1? Villager versus Peach is also a fairly longer, more drawn-out matchup because both characters don't have the fastest airspeed, but they have a lot of hang time.
Toad does have the combo game to his advantage, and look at this go, 38%. Dipping down low. Who dips down low that low? You're going to pay for it. Oh, man, Toad biting off a little bit more than he could chew there in that spot. He went so low. I was going to say, who goes that low versus Villager? And apparently it was so low, he just couldn't even make it back. Rough to see, but Toad not going to give up this ledge trap situation, it appears. Although Panda getting the reverse hit of that Nair is going to lead to a ton of damage. And
oh, man. That was terrifying, but that's that long arm of Peach. That thing is the long arm of the law. Like, I'm not even kidding. It goes through every projectile I've ever seen it go up against. And it is 2021. You cannot approach the tree like that. You gotta know. You gotta know to watch out for that.
That tree was like a C4 though. I forgot that tree, that sapling was there.
Took the words right out of my mouth. This man got snake down beat.
Panda looking calm and collected. The story I tried to tell 7 times earlier was that Panda said he always gets dumpstered in his winter set and then he goes on the crazy losers run. And I told him just make it to 4th place and then I'll get to commentate. And so here he is. Looking good so far in game number 1. And it's going to be a character familiar to my co-caster here in game number 2 for Toad.
Yeah, Toad has been working on a Pokemon trainer for quite some time. He has found far more success with this character than I ever did. I remember labbing Squirtle combos with him a little bit, kind of being like, here's some of the crazy stuff you can do, and he implemented it very, very quickly. At first, I wasn't the biggest, I liked his other 2 characters, but he has well-rounded them and gotten to the point where he is comfortable with all 3, and he's kind of been co-maining them. He used to have Peach and Palutena. Now I remember his Palutena. Now it's Peach Trainer.
Hello?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Hello?
That's a thing you can do.
He sniped the balloons twice! Brilliant Ivysaur play. It was the Squirtle that set that all up, of course. But the Ivysaur clutched.
All right, nice little combo to start out, too. Toad sitting at a cool 22%. As Panda looking for a way to hit this slippery little turtle.
Be reversing the water gun charge just to help land. I love how Toad is moving with this Squirtle. Yeah, that's almost like a Falco fair, right? The falling Squirtle back air. That landing hitbox is disruptive enough to create a little bit of a change in momentum after Panda won like a neutral interaction or 2 in a row.
I don't really know what the purpose of the switch to Ivysaur there was, and now he feels like he's a little bit stuck on Ivysaur. This might be what Panda Bear needs to get back in the game.
But the tether going to help invalidate any edge guard opportunity, but now Squirtle switch. And every time these jams land, it's just been like 30%, right?
Yeah, he has literally now eaten 70% and lost a stock from a switch-off Squirtle that didn't make sense. And this is the difficulty of Pokemon Trainer as a character, and I'm saying this so that when he reviews the VODs, he'll know. His Squirtle was working really well, paying dividends. Panda hadn't yet found an answer for it. Don't switch. Make the opponent answer it. Don't answer for them. Because now Panda Bear is back in a game where he was down like a stock and a half.
That's the kind of thing where, like, if you follow a flow chart, right? Like, I want to do Squirtle from 0 to 70%, then Ivysaur from 71 to 100, and then Charizard from 101 onward. Like, if you follow that flow chart, you're going to miss that kind of thing. I'm not saying that Toad's necessarily playing on the flow chart, but it's just, that's like a novice thing a trap you can fall into. Learning any character, really, is going to certain spots. But you know what always works? Forever, because it's the best move in the game.
Charizard back air. Yeah, oh, he could have gone for it. He went for the jump read, but if he had just had another falling fair, he had falling fair up B off the side. Game was over.
That would have gone far enough to the left?
Yes.
Jeez. Squirtle is a character.
Squirtle's very good. And that's the thing about...
Squirtle's very dead.
Squirtle's very light, and that's the risk you run. But at the end of the day...
Like, optimal Charizard play. Land a back air,
switch. All right, this switch makes sense because Panda's off stage. He has to find a way to recover against an Ivy. All right, I like this F smash charge because that would have caught a lot of different things. Panda pocketing the one thing that he could have pocketed. And he's dead.
Sliding F tilt exploding a villager off the left side. Toad.
That is the best part of Toad's gameplay, is he is incredible at sliding F tilts, and not just with Charizard, but with Squirtle as well, to force his way in from slightly further away. Like, you know I love Trainer. Never was good at those. Toad is excellent at them in real time. Like, he doesn't just fish for them either. He knows when to do it.
Top players make that look easy. It's a tricky tech.
Yep.
It's trickier than it looks. So it might be ride or die on this Pokemon Trainer here. And Panda picks into Yoshi's versus Trainer.
Yeah, I don't like that, but I understand. I know why he did it. He wants to do Lloyd Rocket stalling on the bottom of the stage. If he picked Yoshi's, he's got one game plan in mind.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Let's see if
How
it pays off.
out for him.
And he knows the rules. He's asked me this many times. How many times am I allowed to do that on the wall? Because he had a set at Old Ignite where he was just down there stalling for 6 minutes. And he goes, "What? You got to have a rule on this because I'm just going to do this. It's legal." And I said, okay. After 5, you got to at least grab ledge and touch the ground.
Is that our rule?
That is the rule for any move like that that can stall. I have the same rule in place for Steve that does infinite block stuff off stage.
Is that a Chicago rule or is that like a national rule?
For Chicago, that's my rule currently. I don't know what the national rule officially is because I don't think it's come up yet.
Toad's got some tether cancels on the Ivy, though, that have helped him not eat too much damage. Well, he has eaten quite a bit of damage here on this.
That back air would have taken a stock. The one that was off by 1/10 of an inch.
At 60, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been dead villager.
Pretty good move.
Zard platform drop down air into the balloons.
Back air just ignoring the up smash from Villager.
Yeah, it does not care. And that's a stop.
What? Did he press any other buttons on Charizard?
Did he need to?
I contest he did not.
Did he need to?
No.
Absolutely not. That move's pretty good.
You whiff the other aerials just to condition them to getting hit by back air. Ooh, that was a scary back throw.
Toad missed the turnaround, so he was smart enough to not follow up. And he follows up the other way.
If he had sniped the Lloyd Rocket there, that would have been a dead villager again. I love that.
That he parried just because.
No, just the fire breath in general. The fading fire breath.
Yeah, that's a Bowser's art thing.
Can Villager pocket like one of the fires?
I think so. I don't think it does much.
Oh, it's like literally one frame of fire comes out.
Yeah. Oh, that shield should have broken. He did not let go. I think the slope prevented that on Yoshi's. I can't explain why that didn't break shield because it should have.
I don't think Villager can kill at 0 on a shield break, even on Yoshi's.
No, but shield break's a shield break. Like, that's a lot of momentum.
That's still hype, yeah. This trainer working great, though, even on this this counter pick from Panda.
Yeah, I think Trainer's an excellent pick against Villager in a lot of circumstances. Definitely better than Peach.
Ooh, okay, sneaky bowling ball there from Panda. Not going to quite hit the extended tail of the back air. I love the fade.
Tomahawk up smash.
The
Godlike.
higher ceiling on Yoshi's is very relevant, and even the lower ground, because I think that was in the corner. Hello?
He got knocked out of it, but that was a smart waterfall as well. Toad's got some stuff, dude. He's got some PT sauce you don't see very often.
The Panda Bear's starting to schmoove.
Yeah, he's getting these really nice little patented combos that really only he hits. He's always very good at hitting the angles on those dash attacks. He's getting a lot of damage for it. 87, Jesus, I don't know when Toad ate 87 damage. Those combos were even better than I realized.
Yeah, you blink, and the Panda combos add up. It's because it's like from 1 or 2 just extended edge trap scenarios. But okay, easy forward throw. Charizard on the board. Toad not out of it yet, although you shielded that for no reason, I suppose.
Panic.
Soft forward air is going to create a lot of space for Panda. He gets a back throw for his trouble.
Smart recovery, but he's going to die to the axe. Great follow-up from Panda Bear. At the end of Flare Blitz, your momentum is supposed to carry you further than that, but Toad side beat exactly to where the top platform was, which stalled all momentum when he got to the edge, and he was just there right for the picking for that axe to get chopped down.
Looks like a smart counter pick from Panda, you know?
You know,
Charizard didn't land too many back airs. The best move in the game, again, as a reminder.
The game worked out because Panda won, but it was no thanks to Yoshi's Yoshi Story. Yoshi Story stopped a shield break, I'm pretty sure, on that tree. Yoshi Story got him killed by a back air at like 80 because of how high he had to jump up with the extra slope at the edge of Yoshi's. Yoshi Story did some stuff against him. It did stuff for him. Not saying it didn't. Obviously, the way that game ended. PS2, the counter pick from Toad. A logical counter pick, I think. It was. He just wants the space to run around. He just wants a nice, fair game. So hopefully nobody gets pineapple.
Villager can live through a pineapple.
All right, I love that Toad just went off stage and tried to do the rising waterfall to scoop you when you're off stage down below PS2 because you got nowhere to go. You have to eat that.
He's a very well-adapted Pokemon trainer. Like, he knows what he's doing in so many scenarios, even in maybe a potentially unfamiliar matchup.
High up E to get through the bowling ball, also smart. Meanwhile, Panda pocketing some water.
Why can't water gun water retreat?
Doesn't do damage.
I don't think that Villager's watering can does damage.
Oh, why can't water gun make the tree grow? I didn't understand the question.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like flood, you know?
I don't have a legitimate answer for you.
Okay, well.
Oh, no, Toad.
He didn't get pineappled per se.
No, that was...
He did fastball for whatever reason that was.
I think he thought he would be on stage, and he just missed it by 1/10 of an inch. We've all been there.
Yes, indeed.
We haven't all been there in Loser Semis of Ignition, but we've all been there.
I can assure you I've never been in Loser Semis of Ignition. All right, let's see if this Charizard can find what he needs, which is, well, one move. And again, using those 3 jumps just to mix up the timings. Patience from Toad. He has only thrown out like 1 or 2 or 3 aerials.
Yeah, but this patience is adding up not in his favor. In most matchups, that's okay. But eating 50 damage from pellets, not always the best.
But he did get the chase in the end.
Well, he took away the patience and said, all right, screw this, here's a foot. And you know what?
It was a good foot.
It was a good foot. All right, here we go again, though. That axe, Panda's got some sauce with that thing. He keeps mixing up really bizarre options to make you think it's not coming, and then peekaboo, there it is. Right in your face, constantly. All right, nice little turnaround on that up air from Toad. He wasn't able to follow up the extra one. That was a situation where just up being to get the damage is probably what you do. He went for one too many up airs. Panda had really good DI on that as well.
And the Razor Leaf sneaking through the Lloyd Rocket. Again, Lloyd Rocket has some startup, right?
Nice
So
combo from Toad, and he catches
turns
the landing with the up B.
Turns everything around in an instant with that Vine Whip. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, Ivysaur committing grand larceny on that stock.
That was all set up because the Razor Leaf went through the startup animation of the Lloyd Rocket and sent Panda into disadvantage and allowed for a carry that is now tried and true staple of Ivysaur, right? You get that vertical advantage and then just can't let a character land.
There's the fire that you wanted to see, the pocket.
That looked goofy. That looked so goofy. All right, best move in the game. Go for a second one? No. Not this time.
Yeah, why not give Villager Firaga? All right, nice catch. Gets the turnips. And here we go. Last stock.
Panda luck.
That might have been a 2 turnip, actually.
Hey, it was enough.
That's all you need. You just need not a 1.
Pretty sure Panda can also pocket Water Gun, and then it just starts out one of the frames of Water Gun.
All right, that was a really good switch. Now Panda's going to be pressured off stage because he had to drift off stage in order to not get up air and die immediately. I don't know about the up smash. All right.
A little bold. But you know, you're ahead.
Panda is stuck on ledge. Good patience. And he gets the back air. Turns it around. Lloyd Rocket hits. Toad needs to switch to recover here. Oh, Panda with that risky neutral air. Not going to get punished for it. He gets the shield break. And I heard the pop-off. I heard it through the mic. He knew. He knew immediately. He knew immediately. There's a thumbs up. Let's go, kid. That's crazy. And that makes up for the shield break he didn't get on Yoshi's story.
We haven't had a Panda pop-off in how long?
Yeah, it's been a while since we had a Panda pop-off, and we're not done yet. He's top 3. We got a long way to go. We still got 2, maybe 3 more sets.
That wasn't even game 5, and that was so loud. You love to see it.
I mean, he set that up forever. Like, dating back 3 games, he fished for something that didn't work. Then he fished for it, and it should have worked, but it didn't. So he had to know that maybe his opponent was unaware. Toad might not have known that that actually could insta-break shield, and all of a sudden, he was a full shield. It just exploded.